What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel where we're doing music covers, original music, album reviews, song reviews, a little social commentary here and there, whatever the day calls for. If you like what you see here, please subscribe to the channel. If you have content on here, I will subscribe to you as well. I'm all about supporting up and comers on here. A couple days ago, The Devil Wears Prada released a new song called Broken. A friend recommended that I should check this song out. I'm kind of neutral on this band. I'm not gonna lie. I had a phase with Roots Above and Branches Below back in the day. And I had the Zombie EP, but I don't remember really disliking anything from it, but I don't really remember it very well. And the two vocalists, sometimes they do things I think are pretty cool, sometimes they do things that get on my nerves. I don't really have a super strong opinion of this band one way or the other. It's just kind of always been a middle of the road kind of band for me, kind of like Parkway Drive. Like I like some of their stuff, but I was never really like a diehard fan, nor did I see them as a band that really like stood out from the pack. But some people see that because both of those bands are pretty big names at this point. But yeah, my buddy told me that this song here is a bit different and a bit better than what they've been doing lately. I don't really know what they've been doing lately, so I'm going to go into this and just judge this on the merits of the song itself, not connected to the band that's playing it. And we'll just see what we get here. I haven't listened to these guys in a while. I have no clue what to expect at this point in their career, so I'm just going into this blind. Let's see what we get. Here's The Devil Wears Prada with Broken.
I hate when I get left alone. I'm sure that all these calls are getting old. A short drive, get me home. The cost is nowhere near to what I owe. From the back of the car, it's sinking in like a shot of fear and adrenaline. I'm on lost cause with nothing left. Can't you see that? My hands are torn off from all these broken bottles. I can't stand lost too much. I know I've got my problems.
Not at all what I was expecting.
I've got my problems. Got me calling and flying. I'm high and I'm low. Oh, I watch from afar and make my best. If you sit back and I take a rest, I lost cause with nothing left. Can't you see that? My hands are torn off from all these broken bottles. I can't get lost too much. I know I've got my problems. Every day
The singer sounds a lot different than he used to. He almost kind of sounds like Mark Hoppus here. Definitely like his lower register singing voice better.
My hands are torn up from all these broken bottles. I can't stand lost too much. I know I've got my problems. Every day I'm afraid that I might find the bottom. My hands are torn up. I know I've got my problems.
Okay, this is a much different The Devil Wears Prada than I remember. First off, one thing I'll say, the clean vocalist is much more pleasant to listen to when he's not in such a whiny high register. Like sometimes that works. Sometimes it worked on with Roots Above and Branches Below, but kind of got grating to me after every song. Like this is a bit more pleasant to listen to. It kind of seemed like they didn't really know where to put Mike in this thing, and some of his vocal contributions here were a little bit jarring, just because he does have a very chaotic kind of scream, and this song is very straightforward and accessible. And let's move on to the music of this. It's very predictable. I can't really say it's too exciting. You know, it is a little bit generic. This song seems like it's geared towards radio play, and we're seeing more and more bands kind of make this leap. You got Architects and Parkway Drive, and you know what, like what they're doing now is just awful. It isn't fair to compare this to that, and I'm not saying that it's like that. Like this was done pretty well. I just didn't really find it to be anything too remarkable, but the clean vocals definitely led the track. You know, the hook was pretty memorable. But other than those two things, nothing really stood out to me too much about this track. I don't really, I didn't remember Mike being uh, the bass player, because I've seen him playing bass here. I think that was him. I said it's been so long since I've listened to these guys. Whatever lineup changes have gone on in the last few years, I wouldn't know about it. I will say that there are some things that I've heard after with Roots Above, particularly from the album The Act, which I didn't really listen to the whole thing. What I did hear, I didn't really like at all. Like, I would agree that this is a step up from that, absolutely. In a really good album that took a lot of risks and had some bold songwriting and wasn't samey from song to song, if this was put on an album like that and placed correctly, it would be a nice little moody piece to go in between maybe a couple chaotic, more sporadic type heavy tracks. However, if there's going to be an entire album of stuff like this, I personally would be bored senseless with it. So, I will give this song a 7 out of 10. And I do think this is a step up from some of the things I've heard them do in recent years, but it isn't really enough to make me want to run out and buy an album that I think is upcoming or has already dropped. I believe it's called Color Decay. I've seen a lot of comments about this song saying that they're trying to go the serious Octane route. We really don't need any more metalcore bands going that route, but people gonna do what they do, man. Yeah, I found this track to just kind of be slightly above average, and I was expecting a bit more. How good this sound fares, I think, depends on the album that it's going to be on. That's all I really got to say about this one, guys. Until next time, thanks for watching.